Hello, hello. Thank you so much for being here with me today. My name is Amy C. Willis. I am a sobriety and mindset coach, a certified meditation instructor, and importantly, a certified EFT practitioner. So perhaps you're wondering, what the heck is EFT? That's a really great question, and I am going to talk to you all about EFT today. So EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. It is also called tapping. So today I'm going to talk to you all about what EFT is, how it actually works, show you the different tapping points that you can use, as well as give you a setup sentence so you can actually start to tap in your life immediately. So if you know anything about me as a coach and as someone who provides service, heart-centered service to people, I'm always looking to offer and teach simple, powerful, and effective tools to my clients and my community. And when I think about those three criteria, EFT checks off all the boxes. So I'm very thrilled to be sharing it with you and talking about it so that you too can learn this amazing practice and start to implement it in your life. So, as I mentioned, EFT, that stands for Emotional Freedom Technique, also called tapping. It is a powerful, holistic healing technique that has been proven to effectively resolve a range of issues, including stress, anxiety, phobias, emotional disorders, chronic pain, addiction, and limiting beliefs, to name a few. So tapping therapy is based on the combined principles of ancient Chinese acupressure and modern psychology. So tapping with the fingertips on specific meridian endpoints of the body while focusing on negative emotions or physical sensations helps to calm the nervous system, rewire the brain to respond in healthier ways, and really restore the body's balance of energy. So tapping, one of the many reasons that I love it is that it really makes use of the mind-body connection, acknowledging and integrating the concepts that physical pain, disease, and mental well-being are intricately connected to our emotional states, which makes a lot of sense. So the body is equipped with an energy system that travels along pathways known as meridians. Tapping on these meridian endpoints helps to stimulate this system, and when verbally or mentally addressing the root causes of distress, the areas of blocked energy are able to release and flow more naturally. So the basic tapping technique requires you to focus on a negative emotion at hand. So it could be a fear, a worry, a bad memory, an unresolved problem, or really anything that's bothering you. So while maintaining your mental focus on the issue, you use your fingertips to tap on each of the 9 specific meridian points on the body in a particular sequence. So tapping on these meridian points in sequence while concentrating on the negative emotions engages both the brain's limbic system and the body's energy system, encouraging a sense of safety and resolution. And as the scientific field of epigenetics is proving, when you change your internal environment, your emotions, and your beliefs, external changes in your mental and physical health will follow, which is incredibly powerful. So in some ways, tapping is very similar to acupuncture. Like tapping, acupuncture achieves healing through stimulating the body's meridians and energy flow. However, unlike acupuncture, tapping does not require needles, which means 1, there's no pain element, but 2, it means it's a tool that you can use at any point, at any time, anywhere, and it doesn't take a long time to actually go through a few rounds of tapping and feel and experience the benefits. So tapping is simple and painless. It can be learned by anyone, and you can apply it to yourself whenever you want, wherever you are. It can be used with a specific emotional intent towards your own unique life challenges and experiences. Most importantly, tapping gives you the power to heal yourself, putting control over your healing and well-being back into your own hands, which I love. So the scientific basis for tapping therapy revolves around the functions of a specific almond-shaped part of your brain called the amygdala. It is the part of the body's limbic system, the source of emotions and long-term memory. The amygdala is known as the brain's fear center from which the fight or flight response originates, alerting other parts of the brain when it senses danger. This in turn initiates the firing of other brain receptors and the release of cortisol and adrenaline in response to perceived danger. So this process is, of course, very important when we are facing real life danger, like if we have to jump out of the way of an oncoming car. But in most cases, our body is in a stress response or a stress state, around things that aren't actually real life and death situations. So, and the body can't tell the difference between the two. And so a stress response is a stress response, whether or not it's perceived or real danger. So basically what that means is we all live in a hyper-stressed world often, and we're regularly in fight or flight mode, meaning we're chronically stressed out, and this is not where we want to be. So tapping has been shown to literally turn off the amygdala, disrupting the stress response and allowing the brain's synapses to be rewired for a more appropriate emotional response to a given situation, which is huge. So I'm going to talk about the different tapping points. So there are 9 of them that I'm going to cover today. So number 1 is the karate chop point. So it's this sort of fleshy part on the side of your hand. And when you're tapping here, taking 2 fingers, it just looks like this. So this is the karate chop point. The second point is the top of the head. So you find the top of the head, or roughly the right spot, by placing your thumbs above your ears and just closing the circle. So that is the tapping point, top of the head. So that's point 2. Point 3 is the inside of the eyebrow. Point 4 is the outer eye. So if you just follow this bone here, this is your outer eye, point number 4. Point number 5 is under the eye. So again, staying on the bone, under the eye. Point number 6 is under the nose. Point number 7 is under your bottom lip. Point number 8 is around your collarbone area. So once you find your collarbones and just kind of move about an inch down and out here. And then point number 9 is under your arm. So for folks who wear bras, it's about where your bra line is. So a couple of things about the tapping points. They can be done on both sides of the body. It doesn't matter if you're doing it, say, on the right or on the left. You can also do it at the same time. That's okay. But it doesn't, it still activates everything. You will still get the same benefits if you always say tap on the right or tap on the left. Same goes for all the spots on your body where there are 2 options. Ideally, you want to try to hit 5 to 7 taps per spot. But again, once you do your setup sentence, which I'll talk about in a second, you should easily hit 5 to 7 points. So before you get into any tapping, it's really important that you check in with how you're feeling and really do an assessment based on your emotional state and your stress state in the moment. So I always use a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most stressed out or upset, 1 being pretty chill and pretty relaxed. And in terms of a setup sentence, I will offer a very simple setup, which is, even though and then insert the problem here, or the concern here, followed by, I fully and completely love and accept myself. So for me, or for my community, this might look like, even though I struggle with drinking, I fully and completely love and accept myself. So the idea here is that you would say that sentence over and over and over repeatedly as you're tapping through the different points. And in doing so, you will be deactivating your amygdala, rewiring your brain for healthier responses, and really bringing that mind-body connection in line to release any energy blocks and work on healing. So I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know and look for more EFT videos in the near future. Thank you for watching.